Hi guys, so this is me again, Eva, and I'm answering several questions today. The first question that I have here that I picked from all the questions that I got from you was from a 17-year young white female, and she sounds quite desperate. And this is a subject that I think is really, really important that all of you there that have oily skin, acne skin, breakouts, listen to, because this is what I am preaching and this is what I'm talking about. And this is a perfect question, perfect example for me to talk about and let you know and let this young lady know that the question that she posted first of all was, she's 17, she said she's taking some kind of topical medications that she got for her acne breakouts. However, when she washes her face every day with a cleanser, she said her skin is so toned and so dry on the surface for hours, and then by the end of the day it becomes all very oily, and she wanted to know what to do. Well, this is exactly a classical example of what I am talking about all the time when I am saying that oily skin needs to be maintained. In order for oily skin not to produce more oil, the skin needs to be moisturized. The skin needs to be balanced. The pH of the skin needs to be balanced. You cannot dry your skin out and expect it miraculously to become perfect just because in your mind you think, oh, I have oily skin, I'll dry it. You know what you did and thousands others do when you guys put a product on and you dry your skin? You strip your skin from any natural oil that's on the surface, which is the biggest mistake that you make. Because what happens then, it's pulling, it's tight, and the skin sensors send messages to the brain saying tight skin, dry skin, and then in return, the messages from the brain go back to the oil glands, and they say produce more oil, bring more oil to the surface. So because the skin is dry, so it's sending messages out and bringing messages in, and you guys are responsible for the excess oil on your skin and for the dryness on your skin and for the clogged skin on your skin. If you guys would understand and would really listen to what I have to say, is that oily skin, acne skin has to be cleansed. It has to be balanced by its pH. That means we cannot have the skin or dry or oily. We cannot have it alkaline or acidic. We just have to have it neutral. This is why you need to use a toner after you use a cleanser, because it's the toner that makes the skin neutral, makes it like this, not like this and not like this. And then you have to use a moisturizer. Remember that moisturizers for oily skin are basically water-based moisturizers. They don't have any specific oils in there that would make your skin more oily or would produce more oil. Contrary, just analyze logically. If you have oily skin and you cleanse it with a cleanser that is suitable for your skin type. So let's say you cleanse it with my acne lotion, oily skin cleanser, and that cleanser has in it a lot of essential oils, so it's antibacterial, it sterilizes, it cleanses, but it doesn't dry your skin out excessively. So you clean with that cleansing format, then you wash it off. Then you take my toner, my pH toner for oily acne skin. The toner will balance the skin, so the skin is not oily, not dry. The skin is not up, not down. So now it will make the skin to be just like this. It will allow the pH, the natural pH of your skin, to become leveled. And then you apply my moisturizer for oily acne skin. The moisturizer actually will help to reduce the excess oil on your skin. Now, if you're asking, how's that possible? How will it reduce excess oil? You're just putting moisturizer. We are just putting oil. First, we are not putting oil. Secondly, remember what I just said at the beginning of the conversation when I said that when the skin is so dry, there are messages that go from your cells to the brain and they say dry skin, dry skin, dry skin. Well, then the brain sends back messages to the organs, produce oil, produce oil. Remember? So dry skin sends messages. The brain doesn't know why it's dry. It sends messages back to your organs. Say produce more oil. Well, the body produces excess oil and works much harder to bring more oil to the surface because the surface is dry. But if you used a moisturizer, if you used a cleanser, a toner, and then a moisturizer, there would be no messages going to the brain. Why? Because the skin is nice and moist. The skin is not dry. The skin is not oily. The skin is just relaxed like this. So there are no messages going to the brain, and the brain doesn't send any messages to the organs to produce more oil. This is why it is so important to understand that when you have oily skin, you have to use appropriate products, but you have to use a moisturizer, you have to use a toner, and you have to use a cleanser. And if you guys are asking, okay, why am I telling you to buy my acne product line? I'll tell you why. First of all, because you're asking me and you're not asking somebody else. Secondly, because I make a product line exactly suitable to oily skin, suitable to acne skin, out of my experience of 37 years that I treat human skin and I treat young people that have oily, acne-prone skin. So I created something that wouldn't be too dry, that wouldn't be too oily, that would be just right. I don't perform miracles. My products don't perform miracles. But do you know what my products do? They unclog your skin. They uncongest your skin. They help your pimples to dry out. They moisturize your skin. They cleanse your skin. And in the long run, they help your skin to relax. They help your skin to calm down. They help your skin to reduce acne. And they don't do it with chemicals because I use tremendous amount of essential oils. It's very important to me to use the best products, the best natural ingredients that will work and give you the best results. This is why I speak about my products, and this is why I can only vow for my products. I can't vow for anybody else's product. I know my product. Why I know my product? Because I make it. I manufacture it. I know what goes into that product. I oversee everything. So this is why I know. This is why I suggest to you that if you have oily acne skin, go to my website, buy the oily acne skin product line. And you young lady, I hope that I clarified this for you. And now you understand that your skin, because it's so dry from the cleanser that you use over the counter, then your skin gets so oily because it's so dry. Messages go to the brain, brain sends messages, and your organs produce skin. And you will never get rid of it unless you balance it. And remember, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, in life, everything is about balance. Nothing that is up or nothing that is down is great. In balance, everything works. So I hope that I answered your question, and keep on asking, and I will keep on picking your questions and answering them one way or the other way. Bye, guys. Thank you, Eva.